Hello, and welcome to another episode of Something Chat Show with Tom Jr. Jackson. I am, as always, your host, Tom Jr. Jackson. And this is after the show, episode 8 of our She-Hulk Attorney at Law review. And let's get things out of the way. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and to the POST-GEEK Singularity, which has such shows as Midnight Metal, Midnight Musings, Let's Get Physical Media, Fully Articulated, Whining About Movies, Observations with your Captain Robert Marvinet, Ladies of the PGS, their brand new show with host RM, which embraces masculinity. They talk about sci-fi, horror, sex, Marvel, DC, and much more. Check them out. And speaking of RM, she has her own channel called Positive Fandom right here on YouTube, where she does unboxings. She has reviews, such as movie reviews, television show reviews, theatrical trailer reviews and reactions, and the highlight of her channel, Sunday Brunch Live with RM and her co-host Russ Whitfield, and that is at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. Now, the Ladies of the PGS is every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. So check that out. And now, as I said, there'll be links down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let them know you heard about them from me. Now, let's get to today's episode of After a Movie Review. After the show review, I'm sorry. Let's talk about She-Hulk, episode 8. And She-Hulk episode 8 was, I think this was one of my favorite episodes, besides the first one. I say the first one was one of my favorites, but the second favorite is this one, episode 8. And we see, now I'm going to let you know maybe some spoilers here. So if you haven't seen the episode, go right ahead, watch the episode, and then come back. Or if you don't care about spoilers, here we go. So we see a character called Leapfrog, which I have to say, this show really digs deep into the most obscure characters. Marvel is going into obscure character territory here with Leapfrog, because I've never heard of that character before, and he was pretty funny. He was suing Luke Jacobson, the creator of the super suits, because his suit caught on fire and gave him third-degree burns. And when you find out why it caught out on fire, you'll be like, this guy's a moron. Simply a moron. And he was a moron. So newsflash, Leapfrog is a moron. So we get to the court scene, and in the courtroom scene, we see Luke Jacobson being sued, and we then see his lawyer, who is none other than Matt Murdock, Daredevil himself. And this is Daredevil's second time in the MCU, first time being in Spider-Man No Way Home. And I liked it. You know, I really liked that you got to see that back and forth and whatnot with Matt Murdock being in the MCU, traveling from New York to be out there with She-Hulk, you know, not, you know, to represent her, the Luke Jacobson of the super suits. And we do get to see a very awesome fight scene as well with Charlie Cox's Daredevil, which the fight scene in this episode, there were two, and they were my favorites, my absolute favorites. I also liked the fact that we had one of Jennifer's past dates come back, and how can I put this? Total slime ball, really. Total slime ball. With the She-Hulk fetish. I liked that this episode went deep with obscure characters, with Daredevil, with Matt Murdock, and then this guy brings up Wakanda. So here we've had our first taste of Wakanda in this show. So are we bringing in Wakanda because the new Black Panther movie is coming out soon? Is this a reason why? I don't know. And yeah, he says he loves Wakanda. He loves collecting African stuff. He's the only one who does it. And then proceeds to say Wakanda forever, which even She-Hulk agreed. When he said it, it was kind of ew. It wasn't something I really needed to hear, but it was a nice call out as well. As I said before, this episode is my second favorite episode. I don't know. I had to say I am enjoying I'm enjoying the series itself. It's fantastic. It's fun. I don't see the complaints about it being anti-man and woke, as they would say. Honestly, I think people just nowadays look for something to complain about, and that's getting old. Finding something to, I mean, I can understand if you don't like it, as I said before, don't watch it. And if you don't watch it, you can't complain about it. But I really liked this episode a lot, and the scenes with Daredevil were great, and I'm excited to see this new Daredevil show that Disney and Marvel are going to do, and I'm excited to see how that is going to turn out, and will they bring the original cast, and will it just be would it just be Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio, or will they bring back Foggy and everybody else? We shall see. But I have to say, this was a fun episode. It really was. I know the episodes are fun, but I really, really liked this one. And I really liked seeing the dynamic between Daredevil and She-Hulk. And this show is more like it's a situation comedy. It's a lost show, but it also feels like it's a comic book. And from what most people say, hey, if you haven't read the comic book is just like the show almost. But and I'll be honest, I've never read a She-Hulk comic. I've never read any of the comics that like Thor or Daredevil or Iron Man or any of those. I've never read any of the Marvel character comic books. I just never got into them when I was younger, but I do like the movies. And you can like the movies and you can like the comic books. And even if you haven't watched the shows, um, I mean, read the comic books, you can still watch the shows. They're perfectly fine. Um, yeah, I agree 100% with this being my favorite episode, very much. And next week is the season finale. Where this goes with Jennifer Walters, also known as She-Hulk, I don't know. And I don't watch the promos or the clips that are released during the week. I like going into a show like this cold, not knowing. And I like being surprised, you know? I don't like guessing and making these oh well, this is gonna happen, and this is gonna happen, because that's stupid. And I'll tell you why it's stupid. And if I'm insulting anybody, I'm sorry, but this is just my opinion. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to watch it. You can find something else to watch on YouTube. There's a billion other things. This is just my opinion that people build up these images in their heads of how a movie is going or a show is going to go. Well, this is going to happen. And this is going to happen. And this is going to happen. And then it doesn't happen. And then they get mad. And then it turns into, well, this show is crap. Why is the show like this? Well, this isn't how I see it in my head. And to be honest, the reason probably. These showrunners have a certain way they know they want it to go, and Marvel tells them which way they want it to go, and they have to meet in the middle with it and do what they can. I think that, and I love fandom. I love being a fan of these things, and I'm excited. I'm generally excited for it, and I don't see the problems in these shows that people say they are, because I don't go into them with expectations. Even with the movies, I don't go in with expectations, because then you can start complaining. And why do people want to complain? Why complain about something you really like? Well, I don't think it's up to par, and well, this isn't how it should be, and this is what I think about this, and yeah, this is what you think about it, and that's fine. But don't make others who like the stuff feel ashamed for liking it. That's why I barely speak about it online. I mean, I just do my reviews and that's it. Because it's mostly people complaining about it. And that makes me feel like I can't even talk about what I like about the show. And I hate that. But I don't bring it up because I really don't want to get into an argument with someone. Some might think that's petty, some might think that's dumb. But no, I don't like doing that. I don't, and I understand a good, healthy discussion is what goes around, and that's fine, But I don't want to have to deal with um end up saying something that I'm going to regret, or saying something that might hurt someone else's feelings and make them not like me. And it's not like I'm looking for everyone to like me, but I don't like that. I don't think it's right. I think it's a waste of time getting into arguments over fictional characters and shows and movies, because it's just not what I do. Life is too short to be arguing. Trust me, I know this for a fact. Life is too short to be arguing. And if that's all we're going to do is argue, you're never going to move forward. You're never going to be happy. So um, that's what I think. I'm sorry if I'm going off on this rant. No, it's just my opinion. You don't have to like it. You don't even have to take my reviews of anything I say for granted, or even as a recommendation. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. It's not going to hurt me. That's the beauty of having your own opinion. So, all in all, as I said before, um, this was one of my favorite episodes. Besides the first one, I'm enjoying this series, and I can't wait to see where the season finale goes. And I want to thank you all for watching. And I'm sorry if I offended anyone. I did not mean to. Please join me next week for our season finale of She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, episode 9. And stay tuned for more reviews and interviews coming soon. Honestly, I just got to set up a time with one of the people, and we're going to get it down and put out there. So until then, as always, please remember, whoever you are, wherever you are, wherever you go, whether it be here, there, everywhere, in the 29 galaxies, in the multiverse itself, there you are. And please remember, we are all goof people. Thank you, and have a pleasant tomorrow. Bye-bye.